In 1973 San Fernando Valley, 15-year vintage actor Gary Valentine prepares for his high school photograph day. He notices 25-year antique Alana Kane, a photographer's assistant, and strikes up a flirtatious communication with her. She rebuffs his advances, but meets him for dinner and that they start a friendship. Gary attends auditions and prepares for a press excursion attached to a film starring Lucy Doolittle. Whilst Gary's mom Anita cannot take him to perform on the tour in New York, Alana chaperones him as an alternative. At the plane, Alana meets Lance, considered one of Gary's co-stars. They begin relationship, but break up after an awkward dinner with Alana's family. Gary starts off evolved a success waterbed enterprise with Alana as an worker and assistant. Even as selling beds at an expo, he is falsely arrested on suspicion of homicide and fast launched. When Alana comes to a decision she wants to try acting, Gary's agent gets her an audition for a movie starring Jack Holden. After her audition, Alana accompanies Holden to a restaurant, which Gary and his friends are also patronizing. Film director Rex Blau convinces Holden, a motorcycle fanatic, to recreate a stunt on a nearby golf course concerning a saw over a fiery ramp. An inebriated Holden brings Alana along, however she topples off the motorcycle. Gary runs to her to ensure that she is unharmed while Holden successfully plays the stunt. A fuel disaster sweeps the United States of America and the waterbed organization fails. Gary, Alana, and Gary's friends make one very last transport to John Peters' residence. Peters leaves to peer a movie, but no longer before threatening to murder Gary's brother if the institution damages his residence. After putting in the bed, Gary floods the residence earlier than leaving with Alana. They're waved down by an agitated Peters, whose automobile has run out of gas. They pressure him to a gasoline station, in which he threatens a purchaser. Alana and Gary leave him behind, and Gary stops to attack Peter's car, however they soon run out of gasoline as well. Alana maneuvers the truck backwards down a hill to a gasoline station. In search of a direction in existence outside of her friendship with Gary, Alana begins to work at the mayoral marketing campaign of City Councilman Joel Vaux. Gary in brief joins her, but after overhearing that pinball will quickly be legalized within the valley, decides to open an arcade. Gary and Alana argue. Gary mocks Alana's over-dedication to her work at the same time as Alana criticizes Gary's immaturity. As Gary prepares to open his arcade, Vaux invites Alana for a drink. She arrives at a restaurant and learns Vaux is homosexual. Vaux asks Alana to fake to be his companion Matthew's female friend and take him home, which hurts Matthew's emotions. Alana apologizes to Matthew and that they share kind words at his house. Alana is going to Gary's arcade to look him, but he has left to look for her at Vaux's office. They reunite and head for the arcade, wherein they kiss and run out into the night time. Alana tells Gary that she loves him. Thank you for listening the story. Please like and subscribe for more stories.